Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Virgo October 30th, 2022. Jupiter, still retrograde, moves back into your solar 11th house today, after spending time in your privacy sector since May. Until December 20th, you're finishing up some good work in your social life. You could be dusting off happiness goals and pursuits that you recently put on a shelf. Your long-term happiness goals assume more importance, and you could have more freedom to pursue connecting. Others point you in new directions or open up opportunities for you, or there may be a cause that you work towards enthusiastically. It can be an incredible period for forming or strengthening a lasting alliance with a friend or group. It's also a good time for business income. Today, support or inspiration from special people in your life can be notable and rewarding. Brainstorming and collaboration are highly favored, and networking efforts can bring benefits. For most of 2022, mighty Jupiter, our great benefic, has spun in the tide pools of Pisces. Today, he flutters his fins and moves backward in a retrograde cycle into these same waters. Having Jupiter in Pisces is a blessing for all zodiac signs because spiritual connections are more easily found. Yet, because he is retrograde, this may help you now and in the weeks ahead to reconnect with a soulmate from the past. If you've wished to rekindle something or find closure, the stars could very much be in your favor. Seize the day. Release your frustrations. You have been challenged to reconsider your approach to bottling up your negative emotions while Jupiter retrograde was in Aries. However, your tune is about to change as Jupiter retrograde leaves Aries for Pisces today. Instead of focusing on your stressors or frenemies at work, Jupiter retrograde in Pisces is encouraging you to reflect on your greater professional network and dreams. Over the next few months, you should focus on who you want to be associated with and what aspirations inspire you to move forward in your career path. Before leaving your financial sector, the moon will move into a friendly aspect to the dwarf planet Eris in an intuitive and imaginative part of your chart, something it does with each monthly visit. This can fuel your financial confidence, instincts, and imagination just as the moon is delivering valuable information, insights, and messages ahead of the Sun and Venus return to your financial sector next month. You can give to others without sacrificing your own health. And, if you take your health seriously, you know that every decision we make throughout the day has to do with our health. So, if your friends want to meet for coffee and talk, go for it, but order herbal tea if you are trying to minimize your caffeine intake, a good idea these days. If it's pasta night, have 2 servings of salad. The vibrations are positive and the opportunities abundant. You are currently orchestrating your plans with bravura and flair, and this is the key to your success. You are coming into a phase of accomplishment, and the period is going to bring you a lot of success in your love life. In your professional life, you will feel a slight decrease in activity, but a romance could come out of an outing with friends. Your faculties for adaptation will help you manage all of this and keep a cool head. In his last full day in your work sector, Mercury is giving you the intellectually savvy edge needed to tie up loose ends while keeping your head in the game during the final hours of all planetary activity on the job front for the year. A lot of water has passed under the bridge since Mercury first returned in August, and that includes from across the income, work, and career fronts. With a strong and enduring partnership between Saturn on the career and Mars on the income front continuing, the momentum created on the job front will be in safe hands. While an eclipsing new moon just 2 days after the Sun and Venus return to your relationship sector to begin the first planetary activity on the relationship front this year got things off to an empowered start, things have dialed back now that the moon has passed through. While things are no longer as emotionally charged, you already have a better sense of what you want from your relationships. Our eyes in the sky. You have to dig in your heels with the astrological aspects of this day. The Sagittarius moon heightens the intensity and adds a lot of personal pressure to succeed and perform. The name of the game right now is your feelings being on display for the whole world to see, with a major chronic feeling of judgment showing up seemingly out of nowhere. Neptune's fresh outlook in the area of romance and partnership gets some fireballs from an enlightening square to the lunar body, and your dating life could experience some very steamy developments almost immediately. There might be some progress in your social life. Just be careful not to lose your head. This could even bring some influential connections and messages that pop up out of the blue. Someone has you on their mind, and they aren't letting up. For many, Neptune's energy creates an obsessive quality that can be difficult to explain unless you've been through it before. Soulmate and twin flame connections are really getting this on a level so deep it could be hard to get certain people out of your mind. These are tough transits for anyone going through an emotional affair, especially if a third party is involved. This could feel like utter hell. Remember that this is the season in which everyone is being asked to step into their personal power. If you're giving your energy to someone who doesn't reflect it back, they aren't the right person for you. In the pre-dawn hours, the Sagittarius moon trines Chiron in Aries. At this time, we see our past wounds, not as necessary to our journey of personal evolution, but as chapters in a story that is uniquely our own. Pain is never required for our growth. Navigating pain doesn't inherently make us better people. And yet, there is pain, and as we face it, we learn about ourselves. It may not be until years down the line, when we are sharing our story with someone, or helping them to address their own anxieties, that we become aware that our path of healing has a ripple effect on those around us. If we had not gone through our struggle, we would not be able to guide another in this moment. Who are you able to help today? To whom can you offer courage, hope, and inspiration because of your lived experiences? In the late morning, the moon sextiles Saturn in Aquarius, making us a rock for others. Our optimistic attitude uplifts and inspires, yet our dependable nature affirms we can be turned to in a time of need. We show our support through deeds and actions. If we require help, we can consult family, trusted advisors, and close friends. Guidance can be found in fleeting interactions. We may even receive messages from those who have passed on.